Hi everybody, welcome to Pound Zero. My name is Amelia and this is my weight loss journey. This is going to be a quick video this week because I am utterly exhausted. I spent this weekend participating in and volunteering for Operation Your Pants. It is an interactive horror experience, kind of like a ghost train, but actually walking. It was only about 5Ks and they had horror stations along the way. It was a lot of fun. It was the first ever event that these guys have run, and it's run by the guys who do Operation Blackhawk, which is a 12 kilometer obstacle course. This had no obstacle. Well, it wasn't supposed to have obstacles, but there were a couple of tunnels that you had to crawl through. The rest of it was walking or running away in terror, as some people did. My husband and I did the course on the Saturday and had a few good laughs and giggles and whatnot, but I learnt a bit from that day. So when I volunteered on the Sunday, having to get up at stupid o'clock on a Sunday morning so I could go get zombie faces, I was put on the gas chamber with an acting class friend of mine. And we had an absolute ball all day. There was the occasion when we got a little bored in between waves and this happened. But ultimately, it was so much fun. I didn't know you could have so much fun just trying to scare the hell out of people, which is essentially the name of the game. So I highly recommend it for anyone who wants to go, and they're always screaming for volunteers too. So if you can't afford to do the course itself, volunteer. Just message them on Facebook. Links, of course, are in the description below if you're interested. I think they're going to Queensland next. Queensland are extra special. They're also getting a little camp out and zombie movie night, which is kind of cool. Pity we didn't have it here, but they had it in Canberra at one of the paintball places in the pine forest, which made the absolute perfect setting, but unfortunately it's not a powered site. So, and they don't have any real facilities there like showers and toilets and whatnot. They were, the portaloos. So trying to do a camp out there would be a little risky, to say the least. But it was so much fun, and I highly recommend it to anyone who is thinking of doing it. And of course, the only reason I became aware of it is that I do subscribe to the Blackhawk Facebook page and their mailing list, because I do plan on being fit enough one day to actually do the Blackhawk course. But check it out. And with that, let's get on the scales. So just to recap, when I started my journey at the beginning of the year, I weighed in at 120 kilos or 264.5 pounds. Last week, for last week's video, I weighed in at 105.5 kilos or 232.5 pounds. So over the course of the last week, I have to admit it was not the best of weeks. They say bad things happen in threes, but bad things for me were happening on a daily basis. It's like each day came with a fresh packet of bad news, and as a result of that, there were poor choices. I believe it was Kingsley's chicken made it in there. Anyone not from Canberra, Kingsley's chicken is kind of like southern fried chicken, kind of like KFC, but slightly healthier, I'm led to believe. Speaking depending on your choices. There was KFC one day. I did go to Zamburo's, but most of my choices at Zamburo's, I did tend to stick to the kind of keto bowl, which you can make. They will charge you the price of a regular bowl. You just need to talk the guy through the process. So I think, if you're having your burrito, instead of getting the rice and beans, you get lettuce on the bottom. You can have double meat on it. You can have the guac. You can have the sour cream. Of the salads, you can have the onion, the tomato, or the cheese. Don't forget the cheese. You gotta have cheese. The jalapeno and the garlic sauce is not so bad. And it still ends up to be quite filling without the carby loaded stuff, which is essentially the rice, the beans, the corn chips, and the corn. The corn's full of sugar. Did you know that? So even after all of that, and my exercise, it did not happen. Next week, making an effort. I'm going to be so tired this coming week. It's going to be, brutal. So this week, when I stepped on the scales, I came in at 105 kilos, or 232.5 pounds. Given my poor diet over the past week, I'm okay with that. I mean, I kind of knew it was going to be bad. I expected it to be worse. I really did. So this week there is a total loss of 0 kilos, 0 pounds. Could be worse. Could have gone up. No one wants to go up. No. And that leaves my total loss for this year remaining at 14.5 kilos or 31.9 pounds. So next week, I have a lot of work to do. Gotta kickstart everything. So what else is going on this week? Well, I'm going to get my butt out of bed and actually exercise. Actually going to do it. I'm going to do it. More than just meditating. All my technological issues that I've been having to date, well, I've gone out and purchased a new iPad. So that was a little unexpected, but oh well. We will get there. I do have a beauty vlog coming. I'm hoping to release it Wednesday if I can finish editing it. Otherwise, it might be next week. It's actually 3 videos that I've kind of crammed into one just because it made so much sense. There is also a mystery box. Yay! Not a Bella box, not a beauty box. Go figure. This one is the Running Fit box. It should be arriving this week. I'm very excited. It's my first Running Fit box ever. I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you about it during the week. There is an unboxing video coming. Keep an eye out for that. Yay! So that's it from me for this week. Like I said, short and sweet. If you like what you've seen, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, which is down there somewhere. And there is also a little symbol that looks like this. Give that a quick click. Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. I haven't been loading a lot up there lately. I keep forgetting to take photos of my food. Isn't that terrible? But I will make a conscious effort to take photos of my food and load them up onto Instagram. If you want recipes, let me know. On Twitter, I throw up anything I come across that I find motivational or useful or just plain interesting while I'm on my weight loss journey. So check it out. And until next time, be healthy and be good to each other. Bye. No. Which is run by Operation Blackhawk, an interactive an interactive. And without further ado, without further ado, I'm starting to sound racist. So just to recap, this week there is a total loss of